what's going on, man? It's your boy, Mr. Smith, investing yourself. What I want to talk about though is don't quit your 9 to 5 yet. Literally. People be so ready to just quit their 9 to 5. Just don't do it. Take your time. Don't quit your 9 to 5 yet. If you're watching this, take your time because you don't need to just quit your 9 to 5. Take your time, please. And the reason why I'm telling you, right, don't quit your 9 to 5 yet is because one, you may still have a family to feed. You may, I don't know, you may have a pet to eat, a cat, a dog, who knows, a rabbit. But honestly though, don't quit your 9 to 5 yet. And honestly, I know that our 9 to 5s are probably not paying us what we are worth, right? And one thing I always tell people is, if your employer is paying you $50 an hour, right? Just think about this. Your employer is paying you $50 an hour, but you only getting paid, you're getting paid $50 an hour, right? Just think about, I just want you to think real quick. Just think about how much the CEO is making. If they can pay me 20, 30, 40, $50 an hour, how much is my CEO making? Some things to me, you sit here and you just think about it, yo, that's crazy. So one thing I realized in life, personally, we are worth more than money. And do we need money to survive? Yes. But you don't need to work hard for money. It's the truth behind that. You do not need to work hard for money. So the people that tell you, oh, you need to work hard for money, nah, you really don't. Give me 1 second though. I'm back. So the people that tell you need to work hard for money, you actually don't. And the smartest people in this world make more money and not working for money or not working for a paycheck. And again, that could be stocks. Eventually, all right, if you start investing, eventually your stock portfolio, if you invest in only the S&P 500, I don't do individual stocks. All I do is the S&P 500, right? It gives an average return anywhere from 6 to 12% every single year. Where else are you going to get that kind of return? And inflation is about 3% every year. I was looking at a chart recently from the 1900s, and I was just looking at how inflation and how the dollar value decreased it. So kept this decreasing. So for you to beat inflation, join the stock market. Invest in VOO. That's all. Put money aside, put 10%, 15%, 20% of your paycheck. You're not feeling it. This is what I tell people, right? I'm going to just break it down to you. All right, when we get our paycheck, we look at our paycheck, looking at this, reading it. The first thing they do, right, is what you pay, taxes. Then I just work 80 to 90 hours a week or every 2 weeks. And I only got this, right? So the government is already taking their cut, right? So the next thing you need to do, right, before you pay all your bills is paying yourself first. And don't worry about if you're working at McDonald's, Pizza Hut, Domino's, whatever it is. It don't matter. It's a job. But just don't quit your 9 to 5 and thinking this entrepreneur lifestyle is easy. It is absolutely not so easy. So let's say, okay, get this paycheck, taxes come out. The first thing I want y'all guys and girls to do is to pay yourself first. I don't care if it's 10%, 15%, 20%, 30%, whatever you can do. And let me show you how much. 10% is really not that much. If you made $100, right? $100. And you took 10% out of that $100, it's only $10. You're not feeling $10, right or wrong? You're not feeling $10. Now, let's say if you did, you got paid $1,000 and you did 10% of that. It's $100. I get it. Times are so hard right now, but that is no excuse for not putting aside some type of money away for your future. I'm sorry. You have to put money away. For you to beat inflation, you have to invest. Please, I'm begging you, please invest. They said the best time to start investing was yesterday. The second best time to start investing is today. Open up a Robinhood, Vanguard, Fidelity, Schwab account, Webull account. Open up a brokerage account. Open up a Roth IRA. I started investing at the age of 22. And thank God for all those people that was telling me to do it. And I was like, I don't. But I always said, what are they doing that I'm not doing? And I said, man, I'm going to start reading books. I'm gonna read Rich Dad Poor Dad. I'm gonna read The Millionaire Next Door. I'm gonna read about the Rockefellers, how to become your own banking system. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna keep on reading. And the more you read, the more you watch podcasts, the more you watch people that have done it, you're gonna basically, the more you study these people, the more you want it for yourself and your family. It's just the truth behind that. It's just the more you want it. Like, you're just like, to it. Like, man, I gotta do this too. I need to get my little piece of the cut. I'm not even asking that much. But let me get my little piece of the cut. But I do want y'all to understand, like a 9 to 5, I'm not gonna tell people work a 9 to 5 your whole life. You know, school, get a degree, work 40 years. Absolutely not. I want you to find something that you love doing, and I want you to put your all into it. Something that you love doing and put your all into it. Trust me, because profits are better than wages. 100% profits are better than wages. So you may not like your 9 to 5, but you still have to pay bills. Bills are not going to be gone until you expire. So I want you to understand, do what you got to do. You're not going to be there forever. It's just all temporary. And what you got to do, if you need to have a roommate in your property to cover your mortgage or your rent, don't be ashamed to do it. I had a roommate when I bought my first property. Like, are so like, oh, I want my own space. But you can't afford it. If you can't afford it yet, or even if you could afford it, still do it so you can take extra vacation or whatever, investing more into the information to making you more money. I always said, we don't have an income problem. We have a spending problem. And the faster you understand this, the faster you grow your net worth, the faster you start investing, because we don't have an income problem. We have a spending problem. You only can decrease your bills but so much. But what I want to tell you, honestly, just don't quit your 9 to 5 yet. If you be an entrepreneur, every month is different. 9 to 5 is cool, but I just don't want you quitting your 9 to 5 right away. Take your time, learn, study wealthy people, ask questions. No question is a dumb question. So ask questions. If you want to attract true wealth, study what they are doing. And don't be afraid to spend money. You spend money on stupid things all the time. So don't be afraid to spend money. Please spend money on education. Spend money on people that will take you to the next level. Don't be afraid to spend money. Anyway, it's your boy, Mr. Smith. Thank you for watching. And again, don't quit your 9 to 5 yet. Take your time. Entrepreneurship is not for everybody. It's your boy, Mr. Smith. Peace.